guys, welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and sobbed. Comments time. Cindy, does she have any friends? How bizarre to be enslaved to vanity. In real life, no. There's one friend that used to live where she lives that moved away. I think she sees her once a year. And she's recently made friends with her interior designer, Tracy. I can't remember where she lives. But yeah, no. As for day-to-day friends, people, she's got some Facebook friends that she texts, but no real in-life proper sit and snot at a girly movie friends, no. Oh, look! Look at that little dog. Your dog's adorable. Beaches. In the Bible, mammon, an Aramaic word, refers to money, wealth or possessions, and is often used to represent material wealth personified as a false master that competes with God for people's devotion and trust. Jesus warns that one cannot serve both God and mammon, as serving mammon, wealth, means putting trust and loyalty in earthly riches instead of God, leading to a spiritual conflict where one will ultimately be more loved than the other. She's supposed to be Christian. Yep, supposed to be is the main thing there. Elizabeth. She's looking rougher than a Brillo sponge, isn't she? Honestly, she's aging so badly. I'm not buying this, Jules. No, me either. Don't believe a word of it. Frankly, I believe she wants all the attention for herself. Yep. It's exactly the same thing she did on the night George Floyd died. Did a live, got angry, wished me dead, and then stomped off. And she was going to change it to something to do with me and herself. And then she was like, oh no, this is supposed to be for George Floyd. Margot. She is Christian when it gets the dollars rolling in. She's so Christian that she refers to her mother as a hoe in her videos. She further berates her mother by telling stories of how her mother took her along while having an affair. Yeah, and didn't she said something about the church ladies. I can't remember, somebody else said a while back, she said something really nasty. And it's like, yeah, she's no more Christian than Lardy is. Mary, her poor son. Can you imagine having a mother like Lardy? The thought of having to introduce her to the in-laws when he gets married. Ouch. Run. Wanda, in the last comments video, we were talking about Lisa wanting to live in a bigger house, etc. Jules, you're absolutely right. If Lisa would stop buying designer handbags for 2 to 3 years, she could buy and probably pay for a house on the water, and she's a life coach. Wow. It's because she's such a fucking greedy narcissist. She wants the house on the water and all the designer goods and all the posh holidays and the trips to fucking New York and everything and. She wants it all. I don't know why John agreed to buy a new home at their age, with the kids older and fixing to be gone out of the house. I cannot imagine having a house payment at my age or a little older, 60s and over. Who needs that stress? Nobody, that's who. But she forced it on him. Highly caffeinated. No, there is no help or hope for her. This video was pathetic. Wait till you see the next one. Julia, now this is exactly what I woke up thinking about. How can I look like an off-duty model? Oh, I don't know. Sweatpants and a ponytail, maybe? Of course. Is she talking about those bikini models that lay and lean and lick high-end luxury cars at those sleazy car shows in stiletto heels and booty shorts? Maybe she wants to look like one of them on duty. Alice, why does she hold her hair up to show jeans? I know. She was doing it to show shoes the other day. I've given up watching her now when she starts fucking about with her hair and twirling around like she's on QVC. It's insane. Donna, yeah, hello Jules and everyone. I'm watching a few minutes late. Much love to all. Oh, you can watch any time you like, Donna. Elizabeth, hello my friend, and love to all of you, of course. Our partner in crime, Jules. I have to confess with great embarrassment that I have never had a pair of jeans in my life. Lisa would hate me rather, and I don't care. You're not missing much, Elizabeth, and my grandmother would love you. She said jeans were for working down mines. They're work clothes, they're not going out clothes. Don't take the thumbnail down. Lardy would love to be done in any... Don't take the thumbnail down. Lardy would love to be done in any available orifice. Elizabeth. Claire. Ha ha ha. I think we all know what I'm laughing at. Oh dear. Claire. Good God, that's absolutely ridiculous. A £3,000 bill. Yep. I wish we could club together and buy you that bungalow. Bless you. Is there a befriend a child equivalent for adults with autism? I don't know. When they were little, there was a thing called the Family Fund, and they were great. They used to give us money every year to go on holiday. That's how we had we used to go to a caravan at a holiday camp, and they used to pay for that. And well, most of it we had to put money towards it, but yeah, they were great. But once they hit 19, I think, that's it. They're off their books, and I've never seen anything else. And it'd be great if I could find her something, because she, poor thing, she does nothing. Do you know what I mean? And I feel so bad because I would take her out if I could. So I'll look into that after I finish doing this, Claire, and see if there is anything. But the last time I looked, I couldn't find anything. Wanda, at the beginning of the last comments video, Jules, you were talking about not being able to remember having fibro brain. You said we were all a bunch. It reminded me of the old Santa Claus movie with the island of misfit toys. Yeah. Or what do they use? That song I used to sing, the Raggy Dolls, a bunch of misfits in a bin. That's us. Some of us have got an extra eye. Some have got three legs. But yeah, we're friends, aren't we? I like that we're a bunch of misfits. Claire, congratulations to Tech Help. Thank you, Claire. I totally agree. Just getting the acknowledgement that you're doing a good job and you are valued is invaluable. Exactly. Because he's so loyal. Do you know what I mean? It's like when he got the job, the woman who took him on said she reminded him of her son and she was going to give him a chance. Because he'd been trying to get a job for ages. And they say it's not the autism, but fucking know it is. Anyway, he said his boss that took him on is so like me. He said it's like talking to me when she talks to him. And he said, but she's got an intimidating face sometimes. I said, I can do intimidating. And he's like, no. Because what he meant was he knows I always love him underneath it all. With her, he's just not that sure. But yeah, she took him on and gave him a chance. And I always said to Jed, if someone had just given him a chance, they would see how loyal he is and how good he would be once he'd learned how to do whatever. Do you know what I mean? He actually, he's moved on a step. He did till training the other day. He actually, because I said to him, have you done till training? And he said no. And I said, why don't you ask? And he said, oh, maybe. And then he just left it at that. Anyway, he came in the other day and he went, guess what I did yesterday? And I was like, oh, cool. And he said, because they were really busy on the tills. And he said to his team leader or whatever, can I help? And they were like, oh, go on then. And so his team leader sat on the till and let Tech Help watch from behind. And then he put him on the till and he watched him. And then when it calmed down, they went back to what they were doing. And then another time he put him back on and then he pissed off and left him. And he said the next minute he'd written in the WhatsApp chat, Tech Helps on tills and he's smashing it. And his boss just put, what? So I said to him, see, another feather in your cap. You'll be... See, that's when they choose who they want to come in and do extra time. It's like, who's got the most skills? Right, we'll pick him. But he's loving it. I said to him, how were you talking to people? He said, oh, that was okay. It was the handling money that frightened me. And I was like, don't panic. The till tells you what change to give. So I'm really pleased for him. Because he just wanted to prove he was capable of doing it, but no one had let him prove to them that he could do it. Anyhow, enough about us. Matt Lardass heard he passed and ran to YouTube as if any of us would believe her. Shake my head. Exactly, Matt. Oh, I better get a video out quick. 8:42. Lol, Jules, I can't with you. What did I do? Oh, I'd never want that life. Whatever. Donna, oh my... Oops, now I can't see it. Boop. Nope. Where are we? There. If I move you over here somewhere. No, wrong button. There we are. I agree, Jules. TikTok is a cesspool full of offended fools. Exile it from our world now. Well said, Matt. That, Reddit, and what was the other thing I said? Just stick them all in the bin. Bonnie, rest up. You've been through a lot with Melissa videos. Oh, wait till you see the last one I did. The so-called holiday. That I said in the video, I think. That's what I'm going to pin on my page. And dare anybody tell me how kind and nice and what a wonderful mama she is. I'm directing them to that. Well, now I won't be able to unsee the picture of Melissa and not think of that. Sorry, Bonnie. But it was when I looked at it from a distance and I was like, oh, fuck, that looks really bad. Mystical fairies, I was thinking the same thing. We're going to need brain bleach, aren't we? Mystical fairies. Our mini dachshund's name is Oscar and he's 9.5 years old, although he still acts like he's 9 months old. He's very mischievous and loves ripping all his toys to bits. The way he barks, you would think he was a Doberman dog. Nikki, Twiggy used to do the same. Sorry, why has it gone so hot in here? She used to think she was 8 foot tall as well. They're funny little dogs, aren't they? It's like the, I used to live with a couple in London when I was working at this pub because they didn't have staff live in. So they took me in and they had a Yorkie, a Yorkshire Terrier called Toby. He was adorable. And he thought he was 10 foot 2 as well. It was so funny. Bonnie, why in the hell would she want Wilmington to look like New York so she can make out she's living in a more exclusive neighbourhood? Exactly. Because she thinks only models off duty are in New York. She's an idiot. I don't think Sylvester Stallone was talking about the money with Bruce Willis. I think he was referring to medical care. He said he was a good friend and he wanted to help him as much as he could. Oh, that's beautiful. And then today I wake up and my favourite actor died. I'm absolutely gutted, Mr. Redford. I tell you, it's a horrible time to be alive at the moment, isn't it? Bonnie, was it the show bottom that said, tell me more, you old bag? Exactly, well done. Ka-ching!
Tell me more, old bag.
I'll stick it in here. No, a lot of cashmere is itchy. Is it? Oh, right, well, I'll give it a swerve then. Not that I was ever going to buy it, but... Mystical Fairies. Jules even had a bingo t-shirt for Melissa's videos. It was cute and very soft. Hope everyone will be ordering It's a Top Down Day t-shirt. You're my best fucking thing. What's the word I'm groping for? Apart from friend. Advertiser. Yeah, the bingo t-shirt's still there. If anybody's interested, there's a merch link in the information box of every video if you want to go and have a look. There's a I got my finger stuck in a hole There's I used to be a ballerina. The bingo one. I did a Bob on the Moon one, but nobody wanted that. What were the others? Shall we see? Let's go and look. Oops. I'll have to put a thing over that. It says who bought what then. People. I don't want people knowing who bought what and when. No. Where are my t-shirts? Does it say that? Right, we've got, it's a top-down day. Now let's make this. Oh no, if I make it bigger you won't see it, will you? Where's it gone? This is more difficult than I thought. Right, there's the It's a Top-Down Day t-shirt. And like I said, the writing can be changed to a different colour, the t-shirt can be changed to a different colour, and you can have like a different, you can have sweatshirts and hoodies and whatever. So there's that. There's that I was a ballerina. I got my finger stuck in a hole. Bob on the Moon. And then there was lighter colours of I was a ballerina. And then the Bimbo Bingo t-shirt. So they're all there if you ever want to go and have a mooch about and look. Thank you so much, Bonnie. You're so kind. Doesn't Melissa realise she's too old to become a model? Well, no, I think she's getting all excited because they've suddenly realised that us old arses have more money to spend, and they're trying to advertise to us by putting older people in adverts, and now she thinks it's her time. Sleep well, thank you. I did, finally. I don't know if I was like, wee, why am I not going to sleep? Stacey, I don't think she had a facelift, but I might be missing something. Her lower face from her side profile doesn't look like it because of her neck. I didn't watch her for a few years and only watch her on here, but I would hope that she would look better if she'd had one. Now, her lips are beyond help. She was a pretty lady at one time. She looked very feminine. You know the look she wants so much. Now she just looks sick and like an old woman, trying too hard. Wearing clothes that are too young for a mid-20-year-old. It's quite sad, really, isn't it, when you think about it? Bo! Hi, Jules. Wishing you a restful sleep. I did get a restful sleep in the end. Thank you. Susan Ann. I'll get there one day. Jules, I needed your comments today. Oh, I'm glad I could help. I hope you're feeling better. Ashley. Drop Dead Fred. Tell me more, old bag. No, it's bottom, but it's the same person. Tiffany, certified or certifiable? You choose. Susan, Lisa's real age is 55, her fantasy self age is 25, and 65 is the age she looks. 22-21.
Kind of have that little bit of skin showing, and they have the elastic in the back.
How professional to show clothing against that background, lol. Mystical Fairies. My goodness, she pissed me off in this video. She just has no clue about anything, does she? What is it with narcs not knowing how to react when a natural disaster occurs, such as a hurricane? I think I gave myself neck ache with the amount of times I was shaking my head through this video, and when she said she was going to leave the cats behind, really riled me up. I agree with you, Jules. The cats could have gone to the hotel with them and could have been let out in the room and then either put back in the crate when Lisa was going out or be put in the bathroom. Or, if Lisa was more fucking organised, she could have made other arrangements for her cats to make sure they were kept safe. What is it with narcs mistreating animals? I don't get it. And it wound a lot of people up at the time. And then she came back, oh, I never said I was going to leave them on their own. Yeah, you fucking did. 3:03-17.
Evacuation. And we are... Hey, Chanel.
She's so vocal, isn't she, Chanel? I've never had a cat that vocal. I'd love to have a cat that was gobby like that. The cat I used to look after during the week for my friend, she was a vocal cat, always telling me a story. Lol. 10:50-56.
somewhat insulting. It means that you either think that I'm that cruel or that I'm an idiot. And
Seems you're both. Yes, exactly. 11:55 to 12:30.
No one, it's not a mandatory evacuation. We're above that amount of sea level, whatever. If I really thought it, I would definitely take them in crates. But when I was thinking of leaving, it was just for convenience. You know what I mean? I wasn't thinking it was just for our life or death. So, I've
Fucking clueless. Yeah, that about sums her up. I just cannot with this woman. She pisses me off so much in this video too. She just doesn't have a clue, and she certainly does not live in reality with the rest of us. Right, know how annoyed you were with her there? Wait till you watch the holiday video. Just wait. She's pissed off because she can't get out of the house to go shopping. Yeah? And the postman didn't deliver shit. She's so and there's nothing in the shops. 17:29 to 41.
very much. Thank you to all that cared about me. And, I probably wouldn't have posted anything at all about this. I certainly wouldn't have done videos if you guys hadn't have just been so sweet to me. I'm hoping things can get better.
Me. She doesn't mention how John, Brooke and Will are getting on. I know. 44 to 53.
I certainly won't have a haul this week. I have ordered some stuff all week because I've been just, on the web. I've ordered a few things, just nothing great big or anything. But and I don't know.
Nothing great big or anything. You just said the grocery stores cannot get more stock as the highways are flooded and nothing can get through. How are you expecting the courier to get through with your parcels? Clueless. I think I've used that word so much now it's lost all meaning, lol. She just sits in the house putting on her makeup and watches out the window instead of going out there to help her neighbours. I have such a headache watching these 3 videos now. I'm off to make dinner. Thanks for the videos, Jules. I'm sorry she gave you a headache, but yeah, super annoying. But she's worse than this new one. If I could have reached through the screen. Me Smith. Oh boy, Jules, just wait till you see the latest with the family in Florida. Just done it. Do you know, it's that bad, right? She wound me up that much that I had to put a warning at the beginning of the video that I will be screaming and shouting and using very, 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 very bad curse words, because that's where she pushed me to. She went to the parks with the kids for a total of about an hour, and then John set up the rest as shopping days for her and them spending time together so they could talk more. I can't even tell you the joy I get from spending time with my children and their families, especially if it was their first time experience something, and all she's worried about is buying more crap, and apparently John is all about it. It's legit embarrassing. Oh, and the hair. She removed her own extensions because Morgan couldn't fit her in. She was pissed. What a friggin' hot mess. I guarantee Morgan is like clapping and saying, thank fuck, I have finally got rid of that woman. Hannah. And she's leaving Morgan's hair salon. I saw John in Louis Vuitton with his old t-shirt and jeans. Please put on some decent clothes. Please do her latest video. It's got money sticking out. Have a drink or Xanax beforehand. Unbelievable. I wish I'd seen this before I did it. I actually said at one point I'm thinking about getting Jed to get me a bottle of wine. Honestly. It's the if you think you've seen her at her worst, no. Just commenting here as it's the latest video, just seen that Lisa did in fact go shopping in Florida. So much for family time, eh? Yes, family time to her. Anyone on the naughty step? No. Did anyone come in while we were talking? No, hang on. Published is what I want. No. So we got to the end of this. Thank you if you got to the end with me, and I will see you in the next one.